I think this is the perfect opportunity to introduce you guys to this plant right here. This is called Piper Auritum. It's also known as Mexican Pepperleaf or the Rootbeer Plant. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I am going to make a gigantic pot of chicken soup because I do not have time to be slowed down by a cold. I love putting this in my chicken soup. It has as its name implies, it has a very strong, deep, peppery flavor. I don't find that it tastes too much like root beer. The most important part is its beneficial properties. So, especially for me right now, it has a lot of antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antifungal properties. And yes, there have actually been a lot of studies done on this plant. There's a lot of sources online. There's a lot of attention that's being given to this plant. As with anything else, you need to use it in moderation because if used in really, really high doses, it can cause liver damage. There are a lot of plants that are like that if you use anything in excess. But that's actually really difficult to do, just eating these normal. So going back to the beneficial properties of it, I'm really focusing on all the antis, the antibacterial, microbial, and fungal. Besides the fact that it flavors the soup really nicely, when I have added this to my chicken soup, it has definitely given me a boost of health. There are other uses to it as well. It's anti-inflammatory, which is also important. It's also being used and looked at for pain relief. It reduces swellings, headaches, aches, and pains. As a tea, it's used as a digestive aid. It also is being looked at for uses in managing symptoms of asthma and bronchitis, and even topically to reduce skin irritation and swelling. But I really wanted to focus on the beneficial properties of this plant and the flavor. I've even wrapped fish and chicken with this and eaten it. The leaves actually get a lot bigger than this. But this is going into my soup today because I need to get better fast. And now we're just going to briefly show how it's growing here. Right now there's a little bit more sun, but for the most part this area gets a lot of shade and it grows just fine. It will grow as tall as this fence. Let me back this up. It has actually grown taller than that, about to where that post is. The leaves on the bottom tend to die down, keeping the leaves only on the top as it grows up and up. It sends out a little bit of a runner root system. So as you can see, there's some, I did not plant that one over there. The freeze knocked all of these down. They do not last through the freeze, but if you keep it mulched really well, they will come back from the root system underneath. So these are some little babies here coming back from that root system. This one here. That one is from a spreading root system, those two. You can see here the chickens like to peck at it, which is fine by me because it keeps them healthy as well. This is the biggest one we have at the moment. This whole area used to be filled with them. I'm expecting to see more pop over there soon. And then just a small example of how the roots can run a little is if we go, there was some over here growing in deep shade of the Mexican sunflowers that were here, and they grew just fine. And we go all the way over here, and we have one growing over here as well. But they don't grow super fast, so they are easy to manage. But this is from a root system that spread from over there. So that is just important to be aware of, but I find that it's easy to manage. There was some over there as well, but those were knocked back by the freeze. I will be keeping an eye out for more that are coming back as it continues to warm up. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this today in my chicken soup.